on your hands and knees. Make sure that your hand is underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hips, and your hand, knee and foot is in a nice line and it's parallel to each other. Okay, so we're starting with cat-cow. Push your hands into the floor. We're tucking the hips around the upper back, looking through the thighs, pushing into the floor for 5 and 4. Tuck the hips, 3 and 2 and 1. We're looking up at the ceiling, arching that lower back for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Looking down around the upper back, tuck the hips for 5 and 4 for 3 and 2 and 1. Look up at the ceiling, arching the lower back for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Looking down around the upper back, tucking the hips for 5 and 4 for 3 and 2 and 1. Looking up at the ceiling, arching the lower back for 5 and 4 for 3, 2 and 1. Looking down around the upper back, tucking the hips for 5 and 4 for 3 and 2 and 1. Looking up at the ceiling, arching that lower back for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. We come in center. We're pushing our hands into the floor. We are taking our right hand, placing it next to our right ear, keeping the hips tucked. We rotate elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2, elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2 and elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2, elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2, elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2 and elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2, elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2, elbow to the floor. Last one here, elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2, elbow to the floor. Place the right hand on the floor underneath the right shoulder, keeping the hips tucked. We take the left hand goes to the left ear, and we rotate left elbow to the ceiling and elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling, hold 1, 2, elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling, hold 1, 2, elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling and hold 1, 2 and elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling, hold 1, 2 and elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling, hold 1, 2 and elbow to the floor. Keep rotating elbow to the ceiling, hold 1, 2 and elbow to the floor. We rotate elbow to the ceiling, hold 1, 2 and elbow to the floor. Right, from here we place that left hand underneath the left shoulder. We're going to tuck the toes, keep the hips tucked, lift the knees, hover, push the hips up towards the ceiling for down dog, and we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. We come down, bring the knees all the way down onto the floor. Keep the hips tucked. We're going to lift again. 3, 2, 1. Push the toes, knees hover, hips up to the ceiling, heels sink down for 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Come all the way down, nice and controlled. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up again, knees hover. We push the toes into the mat, hips up to the ceiling, and we're going to stay here and we're going to pedal those legs. So pedaling those feet, pushing off of the toes, pushing one heel into the mat at a time. We're pedaling for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. We come all the way down, nice and controlled. We open up those thighs, sink back, reach forward with those hands into child pose. We stay here for 5, we stay here for 4, we stay here for 3, for 2, and 1. We're going to come up quickly, and we're going to rotate our wrists. We're going to be on our wrists for quite a while in this routine. So just bring your arms out in front of you, and we just do some light wrist rolls. Rolling in one direction for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and we go the other way for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Awesome. Right, so I want you to take one of your dumbbells, and we're going to start on that right side first. So take one dumbbell and place it on the top right corner of your mat. Okay, and then we're going to come onto our hands and knees into our bird dog pose. So we are in our quadruped position, making sure the hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees are underneath the hips, and the toes are tucked. We are tucking the hips and we're extending that left leg backwards. So left leg back for me, toe points into the floor, the left knee pit is pointing up into the ceiling. Okay, so we're keeping that dumbbell in the top right corner. We're going to extend our arm out, palm facing down. We're just going to stay here for 5, stay here for 4, for 3 and 2 and 1. Rotate the palm so the palm faces inwards. Okay, and we're pulling elbow in towards our torso and we reach. Pulling elbow in towards our torso and reach. We pull elbow in towards the torso and reach. We're pulling elbow in towards the torso and reach. 4 more. Pull in towards the torso and reach. Elbow in towards the torso and reach. Elbow in towards the torso and reach with that arm. Pull the elbow in towards the torso and reach. 1 more pull in towards the torso here and hold. We're going to take our hand and extend our arm backwards. Bring the hand back to the shoulder and extend the arm backwards. So we're working the tricep, the back of the arm with this movement. Okay, and our core is engaging, glutes are engaging, and our shoulders are working nice and hard. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Lovely. From here, we're going to flare the elbow out towards the side and back to center. Elbow out to the side, back to center. Elbow out to the side, back to center. Elbow out and back to center. So we're flaring that elbow out to the side. We bring it back to center. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. We're going to drop that hand down to the floor, bring the leg in, open up, sinking into child's pose. Sit back for me, extend that arm out. Take a nice deep breath in here, breathing in and breathing out. We're breathing in, feel the chest and the ribs expanding, and we exhale, navel up towards the ceiling. Right, from here we're going to come up, getting back onto our hands and knees. We're going to repeat that sequence, but using a dumbbell this time, okay? Right, so we're getting onto our hands and knees, making sure that the hand is underneath the shoulder, toes are tucked, knees are underneath the hips, and we're tucking the hips. We extend that leg backwards, the left leg backwards. We're going to grab that dumbbell with the right arm, lift it up to shoulder height, rotate the hand so that the palm faces inward. From here, we're pulling dumbbell into torso and extend. We pull that dumbbell in towards our torso and extend. Dumbbell to torso, hold, extend. Dumbbell in towards the torso, hold and extend. Dumbbell into the torso, hold, extend. Dumbbell in towards the torso, hold and extend. 2 more. Dumbbell into the torso, hold and extend. Last one. Dumbbell into the torso and extend. We bring the dumbbell in and we hold it here, extending the arm back and up to the shoulder. Arm back and up to the shoulder. If you are tiring in this position, you can drop the leg behind you, right? Pushing that big toe into the floor, just giving that glute and that leg a little bit of a break. If holding that bird dog position is a bit much for you. 2 more here. 1, down and up, and 2. Right, so from here we flare the elbow out and back to center. We flare the elbow out and back to center. Elbow out, come back to center. Elbow flares out and back to center. 4 more. 4 and in, and 3, and in, and 2, and flare the elbow out for 1, and bring it in. Right, drop the weight, hand underneath the shoulder, bring that leg in, open up into child's pose, and we sink backwards. Shoo, giving that upper body a break, giving those hips, those legs a break as well. We reach, reach. We stay here for 5. We stay here for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. We're coming up nice and slowly, going back into that quadruped position. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing on the left side. So take your weight, place it in the top left corner of your mat. We're on our hands and knees. Again, hand underneath the shoulder, knee underneath the hip, toes are tucked. Pushing into the floor, tucking those hips. We're going to extend the right leg back and the left arm forward. We hold for 5 and 4. We practice those movements 3 and 2 and 1. Rotate the hand, palm faces inwards and bring. Elbow to torso and reach. 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 Bring that elbow in and hold. Extend the arm backwards. Back as we're going to our tricep kick back, extending that arm back, keeping the elbow tucked in towards your torso. And extending that arm, squeezing at the end. Good. 2 more here. 1 and 2. Come back to the shoulder. We take the elbow out. Flare the elbow out. Flare the elbow out and back to center. Flare the elbow out and back to center. Elbow out and back to center. Squeeze the glute in that right leg. Keep the right hand pushing into the floor. Stay nice and balanced for 3 and in and 2. Out and in and 1. Out and in. Place the hand underneath the shoulder. Bring the knee in. Open up into child's pose. Sink back. Stretch out those wrists. Deep breath in here. And we exhale. Again, breathing in here. Belly expands and exhale. Navel up towards the ceiling. We're going to come up. Last time in this position. You're going back into that quadruped pose. Hands underneath the shoulder. Knees underneath the hips. Toes are tucked. We're tucking the hips. From here we are extending the right leg. Toes point into the floor. And we are grabbing onto the dumbbell with the left hand and bringing it up to shoulder height. Rotate the palm and we bring elbow in towards the torso and we extend. Elbow in towards the torso and extend. Elbow in towards the torso and extend. Elbow in towards the torso, extend. Elbow in towards the torso and extend. Elbow in towards the torso and extend. 1 more, elbow in towards the torso and extend. 2 more, elbow in towards the torso, extend. Last 1, elbow in towards the torso, extend, bring it in, hold it there and kick back. Bend that elbow, extend that elbow, dropping the dumbbell behind you. Good, nice and controlled. Feeling the muscle at the back of that left arm, working hard. We've got 5 here. We've got 4. We've got 3, lovely. We've got 2, you hang in there. We've got 1. Coming up, we're going to flare the elbow out to the side, flaring out and in. Flaring out and in. Flaring out and in. Flaring out and in. You can drop that right foot if you need to, flaring out. If it's taking away from the upper body, flaring out and in, flaring out. 2 more. 1 and in, out, 2 and in. Drop the weight on the floor, hand underneath the shoulder, bring that leg in. We sink the hips back and we reach.
Breathing in, feel the chest expanding into the mat as you exhale. Pull that navel up towards the ceiling. Breathing in, feeling the belly expanding as you exhale. Navel up towards the ceiling. Breathing in, chest and belly expanding. Last time here. Breathing out, navel to the ceiling.